Hello, Jaina here. 1 month ago, the stars aligned, and I got on hormone therapy. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, a trans girl's and trans guy's best friend. I started hormone pills, and specifically, I started estradiol. I actually have not started Spiro, or is it Spiro? Is it is Spiro any relation to the dragon? Anyway, I'm only on estrogen currently, and I'm gonna get my first T blocker in about another month and a half. I'll have to wait for that. So this video is going over the changes that have happened in 1 month on estrogen alone, though there were 2 weeks I was taking leftover Cipro from when I tried to go DIY. I do not recommend DIY. You need a professional there who knows what they're doing, at least if you're impatient like me. I also just realized I'm not wearing lipstick. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna still record this video anyway. Hell, I would record this video even if I was dressed up in a masculine attire, because I'm Jaina and you cannot take the Jaina away. Alright, so the changes. I did not notice any changes until week number 3. So the first 3 weeks was impatient waiting. Week number 3, things started to change, and several things changed at once, like it finally decided to start working. The first thing that my wife and I noticed was my breast tissue. Now, my breast did not hurt. I do not feel any breast buds, but the tissue and fat around my chest area did increase ever so slightly. And it's like it filled out what was around the breast bud. Blah, blah, blah. The fat redistribution distributed around the breast bud to create the almost like the contour of a breast, which looks like I have very tiny titties. Next thing I noticed, and this was probably the most noticeable, my emotional state. I knew to expect some stuff up here, but I didn't know what. I heard a lot about crying. I haven't cried. I haven't cried yet. Unless I get something in my eye, but that's not hormone related. I cry, I don't cry, but I do feel really soft and cuddly. Like a little kitten. I feel like a little kitten. And I've always been cuddly. No matter, even with, at my highest point of testosterone, I still feel cuddly. So this is just cuddle to the max. I will every day go into our bedroom and I will want to cuddle my wife. And we will cuddle, and it's the most magical feeling ever. Even just being around my wife, there's a sense of comfort, a universal softness. It feels really good. I have also noticed that I get more frustrated at things. Noises, sounds, even things that are just emotionally off-putting, I will get angry at. Sometimes if someone's personality is very edgy, I will get frustrated at that. I have not yet lashed out in frustration, though I have verbally vented. And it's a bit annoying. I feel very, very emotional in that department. Only a few days ago have I noticed skin changes, and this is the juicy stuff I really was looking forward to. My skin changes, and especially my face. But it's very subtle, and that's the beauty of hormone therapies. When you see a before and after photo, you don't know what exactly is different. It just feels different. A lot of 1 year or 2 year 2 years on HRT photos, and sometimes even 6 months on HRT photos, you just get this femme vibe. For example, male to female, you just sense so much femergy. And I started to get a glimmer of hope for that. I will look at myself in the mirror and I'll be staring at a different person, but only so slightly. I noticed that my skin, and this is probably the biggest thing, I noticed my skin reflects light differently, both wearing makeup and not wearing makeup. As I have oily skin, so as a guy, I would always blind people with my reflections, and I might be blinding you right now, or in previous videos. But now it's kind of a dull, generalized like glow, and I guess that's why they call it glowing up. There is a glow to me, even now as I look in my face. No, that's highlighter probably. That's highlighter, especially on my forehead, where my eyebrows meet my nose. Oof, I did a not good job on my eyeshadow today. Oh well. Hey, if this is how I look on a bad day, I'll take it. I'm trying to show you, but I don't know if I can. There's just a very subtle difference. And also how, this is a big one, like when I smile, how my skin pushes up and redistributes. It kind of comes up to here, which is nice because it used to go down here. I will post a photo in the comments where it really shows it. And this is a photo from about 8 months ago, and you'll see it, how when I smile like this, okay, just remember this smile. Oh, that's a weird smile. Actually, no, I'm saying this for the first time right now. That's not a weird smile. It's a nice smile, but it's totally different from this photo I'm going to show you, where the fat kind of creases like this and creases like this. I don't have that crease anymore. Now, okay, I will stare at myself later, not during this video. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Yes, and now close your ears and cover your eyes if you are young, because I will be talking about an adult thing right now, and that is sexual in nature. I'm considering if I should say this or not, but I brought it up, so I think I have to say it now. I don't have sexual encounters, nor do I self-stimulate ever these days. Maybe my wife and I will join together in love once every month or 2 or 3. Not because we don't have intimacy in our relationship. That's opposite of the truth. My wife and I are very close on an emotional level, but we are just not sexual creatures. We both used to have high sex drives, but we grew up and life happened, and we don't do that. We have to kind of plan ahead for that, and we both have to have our own set of stars aligned for that to happen. So it's not a statement about our marriage or relationship, because sex is very important in relationships. But we get our intimacy in other departments, like cuddling. That's a huge source of oxytocin. You don't need sex to have that oxytocin. You could get it from cuddling and physical contact. You could get oxytocin sharing an emotional or intimate situation together. You don't need sex. But I am not anti-sex. I'm not asexual. I have a sex drive. And what I'm getting at is I decided I wanted to see progress in this department, so I forced the self-stimulatory behavior. And the resulting liquid was crystal clear, and it was not dense or thick. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to phrase this, but it's, yes, things are very different in that post self-stimulation department. So I know there's very big changes there. However, my sex drive has not gone away if I command it. I still can command it, standing at attention. I can command that, and it happens. It happens very slow, and sometimes it struggles to get to the peak moment, but that has not changed yet. All right, backing off of that topic for now. I'm trying to think of other things that have changed. I still have mental disorders. I still struggle with overstimulation. Sometimes it feels that my autistic symptoms are worse. In other areas, it feels like they're not as bad. I have not been overstimulated to the point of meltdown in a long time. And I feel less prone to being stimulated that high. Because I used to get to meltdown and I would either implode or I would explode. But I don't get there. I kind of get riled up, but I'm quickly able to divert that negative energy into a positive energy outlet. So it's fortunately those symptoms actually have improved. I have not had depression, and I used to struggle with a lot of emptiness and depression. I have not had that. And that's even more surprising because I used to rely on alcohol to cope with depression, and I don't have that in my life anymore. Yay, thank God. Uh, but I don't. I get empty and then I refill it. I know like what to go to. Go on a walk, record a video, go somewhere. And perhaps that's why I don't have depression. It's not necessarily the HRT. It's just that my lifestyle is so different and conducive to exploration, re-exploration, rediscovery, discovering who I am now as Jaina. So that's it for month one. I didn't expect much, and I didn't get that much. But what I did get is greater than what I could have hoped for. Like, I didn't expect skin changes so soon, and I got them. I did expect more emotions and more crying. I didn't get that, but that's okay. Uh, my hair has always been crazy, but less oil. Lot less oil. I mean, I'm an oily person, so I will definitely notice this. My skin is less oily. I haven't washed it in a week, and it's still, like, fluffy. My face still has a lot of oil. I had to just powder up because otherwise I'd be blinding you right now. Uh, Again, though, the light reflects off my skin differently and does cause this kind of like glow, which is only a little bit improved. I do still have masculine skin, like especially my chest. Yes, unfortunately, I have to show you that. It gets really red. I've always had this my whole life, and I'm really anticipating this changing. I like to think because I have a lot of blood and oxygen pumping through my veins, because I'm very high energy a lot of the times. So I'm hoping for improvements in this department, and I'm hoping for improvements in like general skin. Now, I haven't shaved my arms in like a week, and there's still no hair, so that might be an improvement as well. All right. Well, I can't fix this. Just kidding. I'm gonna stop talking. That's all for now. This is Jaina, and I will see you probably in 30 seconds. Okay, bye.